Former University of Rochester President Joel Seligman wrote a book. It's called 12 Great Years. Those years were largely defined by growth, a tremendous amount of money raised and a tremendous amount of money spent on new facilities. The student body grew and the medical center expanded, but Seligman used 12 years in the title, not 13, because his last year was defined by accusations of sexual harassment against Professor Florian Jaeger and the firestorm that followed. Seligman and I sat down to talk about this book and its ending. What inspired you to write this book?
I wanted to write a celebration of the University of Rochester, the progress it made during 12 consequential years. I was honored by being president, and really also to emphasize the role the university took in the community in those years, which is something of which I think all of us who are involved are very proud.
Out of all the accomplishments and developments, is there one that you find yourself to be most proud of?
There were a lot of things we did on campus of which I was so proud to be a part of. But off campus, in the community, we really had a role that was somewhat path-breaking for the university. It wasn't as if Mount Hope Family Center wasn't there before and programs weren't there before, but it was Brooks Crossing, or it was East High School, or it was my involvement as co-chair with Danny Wegman of the Finger Lakes Regional Economic Development Council, which was very successful in bringing $800 million to the region.
Do you think you would still be in the role if not for the controversy that followed in 2017?
Oh, no way. I mean, it's a 24/7 kind of job. You go at it full tilt. I threw my whole heart and soul into this. And at a certain time, it's time for a fresh start. And when I left, you know, people went around saying, "Did you fall on the sword?" That kind of thing. And that's absolutely wrong. I left because it was the best interest of the university. I was going to leave within a reasonable period of time in any event. You get to a point where you've been doing this as intensely as I was, where you realize someone else could do it better. And at that point, it's time to pass the mantle.
Is this book partly your way of correcting the record?
Not really. There are about 6 pages of 320 pages, or whatever it is, devoted to the end of the presidency. It's really more about a way of celebrating what was accomplished during the 12 productive years. And I think this is something not just I, but much more importantly, everybody who was involved should feel proud of. The ending of the book prompted me to reach out to all parties involved in that episode, and as it turns out, everyone agreed to interview. I'm working on that piece now, and we'll hopefully have something for you ready to air next week. Also, U of R told me that they are not going to be commenting on the book itself. If you want to hear more of the Seligman interview, want to read more about it, we have that right now in this article at rochesterfirst.com.